Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Democrats have been screaming that they're afraid that President Donald Trump is going to try to rig the midterms. They should look to their own party if they want to see the rigging. This is absolutely disgusting. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. One judge in the state of Utah was presented with 3 maps, one from the state legislature, and one from a third party, and one that was created by the League of Women Voters. Now, to be fair, the state legislature produced a map that was absolutely favorable to Republicans because, well, they're Republican. The League of Women Voters produced one that was favorable to Democrats because, well, they're a liberal organization. The judge chose the one from the League of Women Voters, who has no authority to draw a map. Not in the state constitution, not anywhere do they have the authority to draw a map. She chose that one, which gives Democrats essentially an extra seat in the House of Representatives next election, because she said the Republican one was gerrymandered to favor Republicans. Okay, but the one you chose was gerrymandered to favor Democrats, so what the hell are you talking about? It's just that you prefer one party over the other. Now, of course, this is going to be appealed. It should be appealed. But they've taken it a step further. One representative actually has moved to impeach this judge, and I think absolutely it's the appropriate decision, because this was a partisan decision. Because just like with Prop 50 in California, the Democrats are proving they can't win unless they cheat. They have to change the rules in the middle of the game to have a chance in hell of winning the election in the midterms, and they know it. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
About the state of the situation again. We've been talking about the Democratic Party. They had their best week probably in a year and a half, maybe 2 years last week. And I will say, even though there's some infighting in Washington, D.C. among Democrats, and of course there's not among Republicans because, well, the House hasn't been in session for weeks and weeks and weeks. They just don't work. But good news keeps coming in for the Democrats. Last night, just minutes before a midnight deadline, a Utah judge, Judge Gibson, threw out gerrymandered Republican congressional map and has put in place 2 options for the legislature to take up. And both of those options actually give Democrats 1 seat around Salt Lake City. So they had been completely shut out by Republican gerrymandering. But while Democrats were sleeping last night, they just picked up another congressional seat for next year's election. Things do seem to be breaking their way.
Right. Even when they're sleeping, things go their way. I think also just thinking about what Steve just presented and what we've been talking about all morning. I mean, we've seen this story before where you have a would-be dictator cocooned in their gilded palace who comes detached from the fact that the peasants can't buy bread. And I think that the populist case for going after Donald Trump for being out of touch with what's happening when he describes everything that Americans are experiencing on a daily basis as a con job while he's focused on demolishing the White House, the East Wing of the White House, in order to build this extravagant ballroom paid for by his billionaire friends. It's hard to come up with a populist script that adheres so close to reality and that has the potential for unifying Democrats. I mean, I look